Hi, Bob Anderson here with a property development question you might like to know the answer to. This one's just come in. Bob, why is it hard sometimes to get a development approval? They can be the bane of your life, dealing with councils of course. Councils work on a different time frame to developers. We want everything done fast. Councils, look, generally don't care. They just want the boxes ticked. And that can be a bit of an issue. Some councils are more pro-development than others, and so in other words, some councils, it's going to be harder to get a development approval through, and that's just a fact of life. Some just want to make it hard for you, others far more proactive. Hey, that's the way it is. Also, it's going to depend on the type of project you're getting a development approval for. If it's something simple like a little 2-lot subdivision, it could even be a splitter, whether it's already 2 lots, but it could be a little 2-lot subdivision, 3-lot subby. That's pretty straightforward. And you know, other than a few minor issues, probably not too bad, shouldn't take too long. But if it's more complex, once you start adding buildings to it, like townhouses or apartments, it adds another level of complexity. More council officers get engaged in it, which all takes time, and they've all got their own little agenda. So that can take a bit too. And sometimes people try and push the envelope hard. And I've got to admit, I've done a fair bit of that in my time, where I just try and get that little bit extra each time to try and make it a better development. Now, each time you push the envelope, what we say push the envelope means not strictly conforming to the absolute word of the town plan. We might be looking for a little bit more here, a little bit more there. And once again, that can add a little bit of time, a little bit of complexity, some more discussions, a bit more to and fro. So there's a lot of variables there. It gets down to the council, it gets down to the size of the project, it gets down to the complexity of the project, and it also gets down to how busy council are. When the market's going really well, there's more development applications lodged. Of course, and council can get bogged down. Now, some councils, when they're really busy and they're falling behind, engaged private contractors like private town planners, private engineers, private architects on a contract basis, maybe to work for them a couple of days a week to help them get the load through. But then a lot of councils are on really tight budgets and they don't do that. And so it just bogs down. So a lot of variables there. One of the best ways of finding out how long an application is likely to take is not to talk to the council. They won't have a clue and they don't want to talk about it. Talk to a private town planner who puts quite a few applications through that council, and they'll give you a pretty good indication of how long things are taking at the moment. Catch you next time.